3, 2. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a little thing that we call the Cipher. I am your host, Marcus, the Kidd Warren, and with me is my man, Muff. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well.
You know, he's doing well.
You know what's funny? Give me a beat. You know, I'll start freestyle. Listen, the next review we have today, and it's funny because I just got back from Toronto just a couple weeks ago, or a week or two ago. I don't know. Was it last week? Last week. And one of Toronto's has this really cool underground hip hop scene. Mm-hmm. Some of my favorite MCs, you know, Shad, Socrates. Mm-hmm. You know, if you were Bill and Ted, wouldn't it be Socrates? Not to digress.
Socrates. I just watched that movie the other night. Socrates.
Speaking of, can I digress for 2 seconds real quick? Let me do this. Okay, I'm watching it. One of my favorite shows on TV is First Take on ESPN. Okay. And what they'll do is they'll occasionally have rappers. I gotta stop laughing as I say it because I didn't tell anybody. It's only been in my own head here, and I need to say this.
Okay.
They'll have rappers occasionally up there giving their opinion on sports, right?
Okay.
All right, to Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless. Well, they had Pete Rock on there maybe about a week ago. Yeah, not even a week ago for Super Bowl. Yeah, Pete Rock, dude, was on there, right? Okay. Now, Pete Rock had a cool... he had these dark glasses on, right? And his hat. Mm-hmm. And he was over there, you know, and it was weird. It's like he was on something, but, you know, Pete Rock doesn't really get on like that, I don't think. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it was just weird. I think he was just really nervous being on national TV because, like, you know, ESPN is such a huge forum to express... You know, your opinion on sports. You know, and it's a different lane for him, being that he's a producer, hip hop producer.
True that.
Well respected. But I keep looking at this dude. I said, this dude like a black version of Weekend at Bernie's, man. Dude, I'm thinking it's because he barely looked alive. He had these dark glasses under the hat and looked like Weekend at Bernie's to me. I said, God damn.
Weekend at Petey's?
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I don't want to digress.
Yeah, me and you can star in that movie.
Yeah, right. Yeah, totally.
CL Smooth come over.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What the hell happened, man? He's right here, man.
Yeah, exactly. Just prop him up. That don't look like he's bossing. I swear to God, he's bossing like that, dude. If y'all know, watch the movie. If you watch the movie at all, look at it on YouTube. It's hilarious what I just said. Trust me, it's hilarious. He looked just like Weekend at Bernie's. Anyways.
Okay.
The dead guy, by the way.
Yes.
Like somebody propped him up. Like he didn't have much of an opinion on sports, you know. He just said a little bit. But anyways, getting back to Chaos, he put out a new album called Black on Blonde. You know, and you know, I'm a big Chaos fan because Chaos is very eclectic in the way that he puts out music. But a lot of those dudes, a lot of them brothers up in T Dot, you know, they're very much like that. If you listen to Shad, listen to Socrates, they can go without losing credibility from straight hip hop to something as eclectic as, you know, pop, really. You know what I mean? That's just the vibe. But for those of you who haven't been to Toronto, that's their whole scene. It's very eclectic, very, you know, diverse, and it's reflected in their music. So Black on Blonde is his latest album. And just to kind of, you know, when I had Kidd review this album, you know, he, in his mind, thought I was absolutely going to crap on this album.
I sure did.
He thought I was going to crap on it, you know. Which leads me to another question. Why do you think just because it's not a grimy beat or anything like that, I'm going to crap on it?
Well,
you don't think I have a broad enough mind to accept good music for what it is?
No, and you know, and look, and I apologize if I jump to conclusions.
Yeah, I feel some time.
But I'm sorry. I apologize. But look, I was listening to the album. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? This can be a mainstream album. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't have to be all underground. You know, sound like they're recorded in their basement type of deal to be a good album.
Right.
So I'm listening to this, and it's not so much the lyricism or the lyrics or anything, or even the singing in it. It was the beats. They weren't. I know you like that East Coast.
I'm boom bap.
Very boom bap. And I love boom bap as well. But at the same time, it's like this album is far from boom bap. It's just very, very eclectic.
Very eclectic, you know. So I mean, you know, some live instrumentation on the album. You know, so it's, you know, very much a. You could tell this album was put together to appeal to a broad base of people. Okay. You know what I mean, or to a diverse base of people, if you will. You know what I mean. So you kind of, you know, depending on, you know, your hip hop sensibility, you don't have to be a grimy dude. Well, you can, if you're a grimy dude, you can appreciate the album if you have a broad mind. But if you're not really into hip hop that heavy, but just kind of like it, but you listen to this album, you might be able to appreciate it also. And that's kind of what I found with it. The MCing is straight. It's not like the MC, the rhyming is should say gutter, but it's just, you know, it's quality rhyming on this album. Yes, and he also goes from rhyming to doing some, you know, sing-songy type of songs also. Sing-songy
my ass, he was singing.
Sing.
It was just
Yeah, right.
straight up sing.
Did I sing?
It wasn't sing-song. It was
Go on,
like,
man. What do you think? Give me your opinion.
I mean, I got a lot of opinions about this one, and you know, and speaking of T Dot, you know what? I love everybody from. I mean, Toronto is very diverse, and I mean, even I fell in love with Cardinal Official years back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And the Cardinal Official, I'm not sure what he's up to. Last time I saw him,
he's still doing it.
He was in the Rihanna video, you know, with you know, just there in there making a cameo, but. You know, you can tell that, you know, this wasn't, I wouldn't even consider this a hip-hop album. I would consider this just good music. I mean, the one thing about that I love about Chaos is that he takes a lot of things, I mean, and you know, you had people who broke through the doors with this type of eclectic sound coming from a hip-hop background, like people like Wyclef.
That's a very good, I like that compared, that's astute.
Yeah, because The Carnival was a classic album to me. The Carnival?
Well, we're not going there. But it's a very good album. But here's my question for you on that. Not even a question. I just kind of want to expand on what you said there. And I don't want to steal your shine on this, but I thought it's a great example that you brought up Carnival. Because would you say, because I didn't think about this till you just brought it up, was that like the first like album of that type to have that type of inclusive hip-hoppy, but you know, pop appeal in one album?
Yes.
I mean, what do you think so?
I think people had made a stab before then. I mean, maybe putting in a little bit of rock, maybe putting a little bit of reggae, maybe putting in a little bit of something else. But Wyclef, what he did was he took all different types of cultures and he put it into one album.
Gone to November is an example. You guys remember Gone to November? That was on Carnival, wasn't it?
Every time I make a rhyme, you just turn around and cry. I ask myself why, oh why? See, you must understand, I can't work a 9 to 5, so I'll be gone till November. Because I'll be gone till November, I'll be gone till November.
You're doing it to me again. Why is it when you sing, you got to go Rat Pack on me? you know, every time you to November. Yeah, like you got a fucking, you got a cigar in one hand and a drink in another one. Yeah. Gone to November, yeah. Where's Dean Martin, Sammy Davis, you black Jew, you?
We got Marty Saxon on sax.
Exactly.
You know? Hey, hit it, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Listen though, good comparison though with the Wyclef reference there. You know, that's kind of what I saw in that. You know, you know, I think maybe is it the West Indian influence, because the West Indian influence is real heavy in T.O. I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of different influences there, but one thing I love about Chaos is what he does is, you know, and even not taking anything away from Wyclef, but what Chaos does is he'll take numerous cultures and he'll put them in like one song. And you can actually, if you listen closely enough, you'll actually hear those influences. So big up to Chaos for that. And I think this was just an album full of good music, good singing, good riffs, everything right across the board.
I like the live instrumentation. I like the fact that you might take maybe a gutter, not even a gutter MC, but a seasoned MC like a Black Thought and put him on a song that could be not even really a rap song. It could be just basically a rock, you know, type of song, not rock, but maybe an alternative type of song, if you will.
I feel you, but I mean that's the type of MC that Black Thought is. I mean, come on.
True that. Yeah, he plays with the Roots.
Yeah, the Roots. I mean, they are a band. They're not just any hip hop artist out there. But I have a question for you. The reason why I was thinking that you might not like this album, because when I first started listening to it, within the first few tracks, I'm thinking to myself, this sounds like it's walking right on the line of a mainstream trying to, you know, be a pop culture type of deal. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't fall over, and I think that's one of the brilliant things about Chaos is that he knows where to draw the line. It's great music. It's music that I think a lot of people can appreciate. So that's why I'm thinking, okay, this sounds a little bit too mainstream, maybe for Muff's palette.
It's not even that. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, we crapped on Lasers. Was it Lasers?
It was Lasers.
Okay.
Actually, that's I know where you're going with this one, but that's a good one. Go with that.
The difference is that you can make an eclectic album and just use the Carnival. Let's go back to the Carnival reference. Okay, what Lasers was trying to achieve and what the Carnival achieved without trying to do so is like what word am I looking for? It was like Lasers was contrived. Yeah, he was trying to be like forcing the issue.
Yeah, it was crowbarring.
You know what I mean? Trying to say, I want to be brought to a mass, to a broader base. It was just, you know, the record company said, look, you're going to put these type of beats, you're going to fit them more. But you could hear it all over the album. Whereas the Carnival felt like Wyclef was simply doing him.
It was organic.
It was organic. That's a good word for it. I kind of get that with Chaos. You know what I mean? And I thought that even at the beginning, and basically what you told me, I came into a little prejudice. But once I started listening to it and had a broader mind and just got rid of any preconceived notion as to what I thought it might be, I was fine with what he did, and it didn't sound forced. It sounded like it is what it is. So, with that said, if I'm going to go ahead and rate this thing,
man.
I'll give it a 4.
Look, I agree with you. I'm 4. That's what I want to give it. 4.
Yep.
4 out of 5 Cyphies. I love this album. It was great. I think anybody from the hardest hip hop head to anybody who out there listens to country music or listens to reggae music would enjoy this album. And by the way, Wyclef was the first one who did a collaboration with a country art. Actually, I don't know. I can't.
The first one?
I don't know if he's
before
actually
Netley. Definitely before Netley.
But I'm just going back. Well, I'm thinking one of he did with Kenny Rogers. He did a
remake of "No One to Hold 'Em" and Fold 'Em.
Yes, you got to know when to hold 'em.
Yeah.
That
was contrived, by the way. That was whack, actually.
You didn't like that one?
Yeah, no.
I didn't think
I was not like I'm crapping on country, but like, dude, really, you gonna remake that song?
But it was Kenny Rogers.
You gonna remake the song?
I'm sorry, Kenny Rogers can do no wrong in my eyes. I'm sorry.
All right,
He's the gambler.
I'm gonna vote for KRS-One and freaking I forget Charlie Daniels band doing "Devil Came to Georgia."
Nah.
Why don't I do that?
Well, hey, it might work. Who knows? I don't know.
That's a bad song, by the way. Devil Came. Correct me now. Who sang that song? That's like my favorite ever country song. And does that really qualify as country? Devil Came to Georgia.
I thought it did, but I loved it when it came out. I thought it was like, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in the mine. He was spitting hot fire.
It was hot fire.
Then he said the devil jumped up on Hickory stuff, and then, boy, let me tell you what. I was like,
yeah, exactly. I'm all about it.
Yeah, but that's right. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul. I say I'm better than you. That was hot.
Yeah, that was a hot song. That was a hot song. I'm envious that you actually know the lyrics.
I know my music, therefore this is why I do this.
Okay, all right. Hey, but yo, Chaos. 4 to me, 4 for me, 4 for my man here.
Yes, sir.
All right,
man. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook. Go be our friend because we're lonely. We are the Cipher Crew on Facebook. You can also hit us up on our Gmail account. We are kiddandmuff44 on gmail.com. That is KIDDANDMUFF 44 on Gmail. You can also hit us up on our Twitter account.
Yep.
That is also KiddandMuff44. Check us out, and don't forget to check out Chaos. Check out The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Check out Kenny Rogers. check out Wyclef. And I think that song was on his second album, which I think was called Eclectic.
Hey, before we go, I gotta adjust this with you. Carnival is a classic, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
Let me know. Hit me up.
Wyclef's album, The Carnival, came out, I want to say, I would give it 1998, maybe?
Yes, it was late 90s.
Late 90s.
And that album blew my mind. And
blew your mind?
That album blew my mind. Maybe it was because, look, here's
let me
set the scene for you, okay? Not to be long-winded, okay? Now, the Fugees just broke up, right? Actually, he announced this before the Fugees even broke up. He said he went to the Fugees and said, look, yo, I'm doing a solo album. And at the time, Lauryn Hill was the hottest one on the group, so everybody's thinking Lauryn's going to be
1996.
Yes. The score.
No. Her solo album.
Oh, her the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Right.
Yes. So everybody's thinking that, but that came out after.
Yeah, it did come out. It came out after
Miseducation.
Miseducation was in '96.
Yes. So you're thinking so everybody's thinking that Lauryn Hill's gonna come out, she's gonna do her thing, and now when Wyclef comes out, everybody's like, well, okay, Wyclef.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, we know you're a bad man, you a bad producer and everything, but I don't think anybody was expecting him to do what he did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which just produced.
All he had was that damn guitar.
Dude, yeah, thank you.
in an okay flow.
Yeah, and everybody, because actually his flow is his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go into it there, but everybody thought he was just the guy with the guitar. Who got the vocab? You got the vocab.
Yeah, but then he got the West Indian flow. He got the reggaeton a little, not reggaeton, but it was reggaeton.
Yeah, it was reggaeton.
Yeah, reggaeton.
So a little bit, and
that's reggaeton. I'm talking about ragamuffin flow.
But it was a little bit of reggaeton too.
All right, he said it, not me. Y'all get on him when he correcting what that shit is.
No, correct me. I mean, listen to the Carnival and tell me he doesn't come off reggaeton on that album. I mean, not every song. Not every song. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's from Haiti, so But anyway, I digress. Check out Chaos, all that good stuff, and check out all those other albums we were telling you about. And then check out Cardinal Official. Cardinal Official is one of the hottest dudes out there from T.O. Not too far away from where we are right now. And check it out. And check my man Muff. And check me out. And check it out. And why? Because the Cipher said so. So we out here. Peace.
Yeah, and you don't stop. Check it, my man Trey, and you don't stop. Johnny Boom Bats, and you don't stop. My man Muff, and you don't stop. My nigga Woo, and you don't stop. Little Brooklyn, and you don't stop. Grand Jury, and you don't stop. Jay White, and you don't stop. Cipher music, and you don't stop. Check it, we rise from the grave with the eyes of a slave. We strive to survive, rocking the mic live, no surprise that we paid. We created a trade that became a craze, or was it vice versa? Gave birth to a verse and baptized it in cursive. If you thirst for the real, then travel no further. We murdered the fraudulent motherfuckers and went out to get burgers. We hip-hop carnivores, living by the order.